Hey, first grade, Miss Mittrick here. It is time to read our second story for the week. It is Rose's birthday. So, in our story for today, we are doing our Magic E this week, and it's just a review. But for our Magic E, today is long O. So if you look up here, Mr. Trick's going to be using her mouse for you guys to read along with me, just like we did in our last story. So we have Rose's birthday. Remember, the magic E makes the O say its name. So let's see. I wonder, just by looking at our picture, I wonder who Rose is. So I see a couple snakes, and I see it looks like a little girl, but it could be a different animal. I'm not really sure yet. All right, so Rose's birthday is written by Ned Jansen and illustrated by Fred Volke. So I had said for your long A story, you could help our illustrator. Now we have a different illustrator this time. This is Fred Volke. We could help the illustrator by coloring in our pictures. So let's go to the next page. All right, so we are going to follow. You can follow along with me in your book, which was sent in your packet. So let's read the first page together. Ready, go. Rose the mole woke up. She put on her robe and poked her nose out of the hole to see the sun. It is my birthday, she said. I hope I will have a swell day. So we found out what kind of animal Rose is. What kind of animal is Rose? She's a mole. So remember, you can always look back in your story to find out, and you can reread. So if you look at our first sentence, it says, Rose the mole woke up. So Rose is a mole. What can you tell me about Rose's house? What can you tell me about her house? If you look, this is the ground up here. There are plants, some mushrooms, a little bit of grass. She lives underground. So see, you can see she has her little door up here. And then if she can open and close it from the inside and the outside, and then she goes down, and this way it's her living room. And then if she goes down this way, it's her kitchen. And then there's a hallway back there. So maybe her bedroom's back there. It's pretty cool. All right, so let's turn the page. All right, we're starting with the word Rose, reading along with me. Ready, go. Rose spotted a note from Jake and Jane Snake. The note said, "We want you to come to our home. Take your skates with you." So Jake and Jane the Snake, which Jake the Snake, he was in our last story. Maybe it's the same guy. They want her to come over. And what do they want her to bring? What do they want Rose to bring with them? Her skates. So remember, you can always look back in the story. The last sentence says, take your skates with you. So they want her to bring her skates. I wonder what she's going to do with those. Okay, let's turn to the next page. Okay, we're starting with Rose again. Ready, go. Rose put her skates in a tote. Then she went to the bus stop. She skipped over stones. She went past the flag. She jumped over a rake. So she left her house. Now she's on her way to the snake's house. So what's a tote? If we look back at the first sentence, it says, Rose put her skates in a tote. A tote's another name for a bag. And then what did she skip over? So we're going to look back in our story. What did she skip over? She skipped over stones. What did she go past? She went past the flag. And the last question, what did she jump over? What did she jump over? A rake. So she jumped over a rake. And if you look in the picture, you can see, so she's on the trail or the path. Then she skipped over stones. So she must have skipped over the stones because there was a creek or maybe a little bit of a small river there. Then she walks past the flag, and you can see the flag right here. And then she's walking and she jumped over this rake right here. All right, let's turn the page and see what happens next. Starting with the word she, ready, go. She sat for a bit at the bus stop. The bus came up the lane. The man hit the brakes and the bus stopped. Rose got on the bus. Why do you think she had to wait? If we look back, it says she sat for a bit at the bus stop. She probably got there a little bit early and had to wait for her time for the bus to get there. All right, let's turn to the next page. All right, we're going to put our finger under the word the. Ready, go. The bus smoked as it drove up the lane. It went up a big slope. It drove over a lot of stones. Rose rode past Stone Lake, a grove of trees, and a pig in a cage. So, first thing we need to look at is our picture. Where is the setting? Where is she now? She's driving past the farm, you're right. So, if you look over here, we have the lake over here. So she rode past the lake. Then she went through a grove of trees, which is like almost like a mini forest. And then there's a pig in a cage. What's another name for this type? It's not really a cage, but it's called something else, and it's a kindergarten word. Do you know what it's called? A pig pen. You're right. All right, let's turn the page, starting with the word the. Ready, go. The bus stopped at Jake and Jane's place. Rose saw no trace of Jake and Jane. Rose spoke. Is this a joke? So what's happening now? You're right. Rose got to Jane and Jake's house and she can't find them. She doesn't see them anywhere. Can you spot them? I can see them. They're hiding. They're hiding from her. Can you find her? Or them, not her. She's right here. Can you find the snakes? They're right here. They're behind this rock, those sneaky snakes. All right, let's turn the page and see what happens. Just then, Jake and Jane jumped out from a big stone. Happy birthday, they yelled. Let's go skate. They scared her. They said, surprise, happy birthday. Look at where those snakes are wearing their skates. They look real silly. But I know that they're being safe. Just by looking at the picture, how can you tell me that the snakes are being safe? How can you tell? They're wearing helmets. Remember, safety always comes first. So if you look in the picture, they're both wearing their helmets. But I don't think they're going to wear any knee pads because the snakes have knees. No, snakes don't have knees. All right, let's turn the page. Okay, we're starting with the word Rose again. Rose, Jane, and Jake skated on their skates. Then they gave Rose a bracelet for her birthday. Their mom got the cake out of the stove. So I think that Jane and Jake are brother and sister, and that their mom, this is their mom. So this was the main picture in the beginning. So we have the mom carrying the cake, and then we have Jack and Jane, and then Miss Rose sitting in the middle because she is the birthday girl. All right, let's turn the page and see what happens next. Starting with the word Rose again. Ready, go. Rose put out the flames. They ate the cake. They ate grapes and dates. They ate all that was on their plates. Wow, those were a lot of long A words. Can you count and see how many long A words you can find? Miss Mitchell found 8. Let's see if you can find them with me. So let's go through. So we have flames, 8, cake. I'm counting 8 again. Grapes, dates, 8 again, and then plates. So that makes 8 words. Ooh, those are 8 long A words. Okay, let's turn to our last page. Starting with the name Jake. Ready, go. Jake, Jane, and Rose ate so much that they got ill. They had to take a nap, but it was a swell day. It still was a swell day. My bad. All right. So what happened? They got sick. They ate way too much cake. That's why your parents tell you don't eat too many sweets because you have a bellyache. If you eat too many sweets, you will get a bellyache and you won't feel good. And these kids, all 3 of them had to take a nap because they didn't feel good. All right, friends, you did an awesome job. I'm very proud of all of the hard work you've been doing. So on Thursday and Friday, you can pick which story you want to read. So we already read our first story, which was our long A with the snake and the ape, snake and ape. And now we just read Rose's birthday. And then tomorrow you will be reading No More Sad Tunes. So on Thursday and Friday, you can pick between the 3 stories what you would like to read. So keep up the good work. Send me videos of you reading because I'll post it on Dojo. And have a wonderful rest of your day. See you later, kids.